I've been wanting to say this for a really long time, and I'm glad I can just finally get it off my chest. So, here it is. I'm going to Broadway.
Last month, a new musical called How to Dance in Ohio opened in Manhattan's Belasco Theatre. It stars Tate and 6 other neurodivergent actors. This is the first of more than 500 shows which opened on Broadway in the past decade, which features actors on the autism spectrum. But until now, many have been limited to acting in off-Broadway shows. According to a report by SAG-AFTRA, Broadway productions did not cast any neurodivergent actors from 2009 to 2020. However, 2 of New York City's neuro-inclusive theatre companies, Actionplay and EPIC Players, are trying to change that. Aaron Feinstein, a neurodivergent theatre director, started Actionplay 10 years ago.
When I started Actionplay, I saw that neurodivergent and autistic folks were not being accepted into theatrical environments. A lot of people that are neurodivergent are unique thinkers. They have a unique way of seeing and being in the world, so the arts is a fit.
Each year, Actionplay runs a development program for teens aged 13 to 22 called the Action Improv Musical Series.
Actionplay AIMS process, we really start by improvising in the room, creating characters, creating different scenarios, coming up with ways that we could take maybe an idea that emerges from the group.
Nobody else is...
Are you insane? What?
Everybody on your marks.
And through that, we start to develop scenes, and ultimately, we perform usually in May. We build this into a full musical theater production.
However, being a neurodivergent actor is not easy. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, neurodivergent people often experience challenges with social communication and can be more sensitive to sensory input. This makes the theatre stage a potentially overstimulating environment. But by allowing actors to wear earplugs, using less intense lighting, or simply having more patience and empathy, theatre companies can create space for neurodivergent actors. EPIC Players tries to do just that. Today, aspiring neurodivergent actors from youth theatres like Actionplay can graduate to paid jobs in larger theatres such as EPIC.
Yes, that's right. And welcome to the group.
This is the Jeffrey and Paula Gurau Theatre. It is where EPIC Players' fall production, Romeo and Juliet, is taking place.
Yeah. All right, so everybody just be aware of what Max said, all right? When you hear them coming out, then lower the voice.
Lower the volume.
Keep the intensity.
I was
just a little bit quieter.
Listen, Max, I was doing sound effects like Godzilla.
That's great.
Yeah.
However, these inclusive theatre companies have not always existed. Both Actionplay and EPIC Players were founded only in the last decade. Margaret Ellisoffen was one of EPIC's founding members. Her daughter, Samantha Ellisoffen, is a neurodivergent actress. She shot to fame after starring in Keep the Change, which won Best US Narrative Feature at the 2017 Tribeca Film Festival.
Okay, so
Keep the Change went on a film circuit that took the pair around the world, including to film festivals in Israel and the Czech Republic.
In Israel, this is the Jerusalem article, and this post is set in the Czech Republic.
But when they got back, offers for work dried up. The lack of opportunities in the performing arts for neurodivergent actors spurred Margaret to start EPIC alongside its current head, Aubrey Therian, in 2017.
Samantha had gone from being, pretty much invisible, to being on the world stage, and to go from one extreme to the other and then have to go all the way back again, and she goes back to her old life and people forget about her. And she doesn't get to perform or be on stage anymore. That didn't seem like a good landing. So
I really want to feel valued. I want to be seen. I want to be heard, and it's also super important to me because I love to be represented in front of a platform, and I really, really love getting the opportunity, not just being represented and being seen and heard, but I also love getting to share my voice and talents with the world.